Safemoon news today and what 1 billion volume could mean for Safemoon if that happens right now. The exchange is coming out this summer and the blockchain might come out before that. So I wanted to show you guys what this could mean if we reach a billion volume. I'm getting most of my calculations from Safemoon Mark's website. I will also explain the burn and reflections we would have. The price would be 5 zeros and then 27. I used the price of Safemoon from Safemoon Mark's website, which is a little delayed, but this is just an average price. The burn wallet has about 420 trillion tokens right now, which is about 42% of the Safemoon supply. In this case, we will use $1 billion as the volume. These are the three main things that affect the price of Safemoon: the price of Safemoon, the tokens in the burn wallet, and the volume. So if the price stays at 27, we will burn over 7.8 trillion tokens every day, and that would take us only 48 days to burn all the tokens. If you look at this and just don't count the price change that would happen, it would look like we all would get rich, but we could be millionaires in 48 days with a volume of $1 billion. There's so many cryptos that have over $1 billion in volume. On coinmarketcap, Dogecoin has $2.2 billion in volume right now, but this is not the case. What would happen instead is that we would burn all the tokens and the price of Safemoon would shoot up at the same time. When the price goes up, the number of burns decreases. This would stop all the tokens from burning really quickly, so the price has to increase and slow down the burn. The price will increase, but it will be more stable. So you guys might be wondering, what about reflections? So if I keep the price the same with 5 zeros and 27, the wallet size is going to be about 200 million, which is the average price of $500, which most people have in Safemoon. We will also keep the volume the same at $1 billion. Your reflections would be about $10 USD a day. That would be about 3.7 million tokens. So if they don't stop the burn and we burn till the end, that would happen in about 48 days, you will have over 471 million tokens. $10 to 3.7 million tokens would remain the same. So with 471 million tokens, you would have made about $1,272. This would just be in 48 days. At this rate, you could be making about $25 a day. I'm sure we all wish the volume of Safemoon could reach $1 billion, and we could reach that the same like Dogecoin did. Papa was on the AMA in the Discord, and he did talk about the Safemoon exchange. How would the liquidity work on other ecosystems? So here's a clip of that.
Don't worry about it.
Awesome. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah,
Thank you. Hey, thank you and welcome.
How would Safemoon exchange get liquidity to other pairs like BTC, ETH, etc., etc.?
We got the wizard here. Does he want to take the stage again, or?
I wouldn't force it unless he wants to jump in on his own. Just keep going without him.
Could you repeat that question one more time, then, Katz? I'm sorry.
How would Safemoon exchange get liquidity for other pairs like BTC, ETH, etc., etc.?
Okay, so reflections from pairs?
Yeah, so other liquidity.
Okay, yeah. So every single time someone sends a transaction, we can catch in our system the amount that needs to be reflected. So the fee, of course. We can save that and just redistribute it in either a Safemoon style or a airdrop style. We're still looking at the different ways legally that we can redistribute funds to people. We're not trying to be a Ponzi scam. That's asinine to me that people would allocate things that are out of bounds, right? Things that can't happen. So for us, there's a lot of contention around the reflections, of course. But when you send a transaction if there is a fee that's associated with that, that fee goes towards redistribution. And everyone is aware that's participating, I think, will be totally fine. In this way, traditionally, exchanges will, one, they'll store things and track it in their hot wallets. Or two, they'll calculate it manually and just redistribute based on what they have collected themselves as an order. And send it out. They have to be responsible for their own local laws and all that. So as far as reflections go, we will have a different setup than other exchanges. It's something we've created internally. It's not been seen in the space. John says often, you see it a lot. Safemoon is the innovation. It's the evolution of what we're trying to do with the space. This is an outlet for a lot of us that are working on this every single day. That we can do this. There's no reason why it hasn't been done. The biggest blocker is greed, right? Giving back to you guys, or they could give back to themselves, right? We could just take that money and walk with it. Instead, we've chosen to give it back to you. We don't take the reflections are for you guys, the people driving the volume. It's fine. So at least with regard to our strategy on the exchange and the wallet, when transfers happen, we take a fee. That fee is set aside and redistributed. And it depends on the action. The action is everything. So if you send a transfer, you're added to a batch list. The batch list goes out. And it's you in that decentralized fashion is sending that amount. You're sending 2 transactions, not just one to us, right? And one to the one you intended. It's to everybody. So hopefully that clears that up. I'm only here, I've totally hijacked this session. Love you guys.
You're okay.
We're going crazy. We're going hard today. It's
Love to hear that, always.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Sweet. Let's move on to the
good view, and I'm going to try to stay out of this. If there's something crazy that you guys can't do, let me know. I'm here.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks, Papa.
Sweet. Will it be possible to make a buy and sell order on the wallet? So you can ultimately be able to buy with Simplex, the partner that we have. So you'll be able to buy, and then as of today, or I don't know if it's officially released yet, but Simplex have now partnered with someone to make an off-ramp. So you can now buy on and off with Simplex, but it's only selling off at the moment to specific tokens, but doesn't mean they can look to extend that later down the line. So yeah, there's a possibility with that, getting on and off. To what degree is privacy and particularly anonymity, a set of objects in regards to the exchanges may be discussed centralized versus DeFi? Hope I got that right.
I don't know if I'm understanding this correctly, but I assume he means for the wallet, anonymity should be preserved because it's centralized. But when it comes to an exchange, you need to have KYC and you need to know your customer. That's what that means. So there will be, it'll have to be centralized in that kind of a, especially if there's reallocation of funds. If that helps at all.
When you're dealing with the law, you need to know, unfortunately. Yeah. Should I be transferring my Safemoon off the Bitmart exchange and to the Trust wallet, or should I leave SFM that I buy on the exchange until the Safemoon wallet releases? So it's not a requirement to move. ultimately right now, Bitmart is getting a slightly higher in reflections just due to not having a burn wallet. So it's potentially going to balance out in the long term as volume goes up on the sort of Binance side and on the Trust Wallet side. But it's not a requirement. You do what you feel is necessary. We can't tell you where to move them. It's personally your own funds. So
Personally, I would wait a little longer. I wouldn't eat a 10% fee just yet.
yeah, if you are looking to move it on the 10th. Once you get your reflections and then move. I wouldn't move before. Well, we've got a question here. So is it Feek?
Hey, hey guys, it's Fakemo. Thank you guys for taking my question. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, to listen to you. Papa, it's great to be on the stage with you. The screenshot has been taken. I have seen a couple of posts that claimed that the blockchain can process 3,000 transactions simultaneously, but the posts never mentioned the time frame. Now, I'm assuming that they meant 3,000 transactions simultaneously per second, but I was just wondering if anybody can confirm that.
That would be Papa's area of expertise.
All right, yeah, I can handle that. All right, so a lot of people misunderstood me when I said that our exchange code can do 3,000 transactions simultaneously with blockchain, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. So it's our exchange that can do 3,000 simultaneous transactions, and that's in the same operation, 3,000. We're working on further benchmarking, but as far as the blockchain is concerned, we're looking at that. If people want more than that, sure, let's look at it. But the biggest thing to point out about what you asked is 3,000 and simultaneous is trades on the exchange specifically. Right. I got called out about it privately. It was silly. So I just want to make sure that I'm doubly clear here. Our exchange is the thing that will do 3,000 simultaneous transactions. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. We've just got a few of the written questions, and then we'll call it there. So we'll just quickly run through these and try and knock these off one by one. Can the Safemoon blockchain be a framework to build tokens with different tokenomics and mechanics?
I can't see why not.
Sweet, easy enough. Why did Safemoon team decide to go with pegged or synth tokens? DeFi is moving away from pegged tokens and taking a move to native cryptos. There are a couple of good projects that have done amazing jobs developing this. Could we see a move away from pegged tokens to a partnership related to that?
No. It's not going to happen.
Okay, simple.
So DeFi, it's decentralized finance. It's all of us together, right? We are our own servers, right? When I transact with maybe Mark, right, for example, that happens between me and him, and the code that was developed from a third party. No, I don't think it's going to change from that.
Oh, sweet. Has a regular month. Oh no, we already did that one. Sorry. Will the Gambia buy the amount of Safemoon that will be used to put into circulation, and will the buying of these tokens cause a massive burn?
That's a really great question, and nobody here can answer that. Like, literally nobody can answer that. It's never come up. Guys, I have to leave. I have an awesome call. I love you all.
This wasn't a long AMA with him, but he did try to answer most of the questions. We have the wallet coming out in 14 days. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. This is all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.